Hi everybody, welcome back to Fake It to Make It, or hi if you're new. I'm Katie. Today I'm going to be getting back into budgeting a little bit. This is going to be a cash envelope stuffing video. Now, for a little while I've been shoving money away. I haven't been doing these videos or stuffing my envelopes. I just was like saving cash to the side. So I have a little over 3,000. Now, I didn't save quite all of this myself. 800 came from something else. So I might do a little something special with that instead of putting it, that might go towards like a trip or something. But that's what all this is. It's money that I've been like saving, meaning to do this, and just like haven't quite gotten to it yet. So I wrote down my categories. I'm also looking, the last time I actually did this was the end of February. So I'm going to put a little lotion on while we're chatting here because my hands are a little crusty. So this is usually when I go to do my cash envelope stuffing or my sinking funds. So these are sinking funds, basically mini little savings accounts for all the things I am saving up for. Christmas, car, birthday, medical, kids, which I'm going to cut that one because my daughter is a senior. Not to say she's not going to have expenses, but it's going to be more for college. So any of that money is just going to go into my college envelope. Savings, vacation, hair, clothing, holiday, home, graduation, reno, yard, college, patio set, and couch, and go wild. So these are my categories. I also added a little mom-daughter category because Shelby really wants to take like a trip at some point this year. So I'm going to add a category, and some of that 800 I think is going to go directly into fund that. So I just want to sit and look. I always add up to like what I had the month before. So I'm just kind of looking. I'll probably either skip this or speed this process up. So what I do usually before I show you guys like actually stuffing my cash envelopes is I will go through, especially with an amount this big, and kind of figure out, okay, how do I want to divide that? So I always pull it out, look at my last month, or in this case 2 months ago. It's been a while, you guys. It's been a couple months. I'm filming this May 1st. So March and April were very busy months. So anyway, so I'm going to look at this. I'm going to figure out how much I'm going to set aside. We're going to double check, count my money, put it in my little organizer, and then we'll come back and get to stuffing my envelopes. But I just kind of wanted to show you my process. I don't know if I've quite done that before in how I go about this. Now, for example, if there's a certain goal I want to hit or something that's coming up sooner, I may adjust how much I put into things. But yeah, that's kind of it. So like I said, I will either fast forward through this, or just kind of skip ahead and then show you what I decide to put away. And I'll usually do that on a scrap piece of paper. I have my little EC notebook over here that I'm writing on. So we will get into this. Okay, I'm back. So I figured out how much I'm going to set aside. So let us flip. I'm going to flip to April, even though, like I said, it is May. First, all this money came from before. So we're trying to get back on track. So I am going to just grab a sticker book here. Maybe we'll do this plant one, and just grab a couple things from this just to make it a little cute. So maybe this here in the corner, and then I'd like to cover that up, and then we'll write all the categories down and get started with the cash envelope stuffing. And I don't always decorate these little spreads, and I don't even know that I would really qualify this as decorating a whole ton. I don't know, do a little bit. So I'm gonna cover this because it is not expenses for me. This is saving category. Okay. We're going to put that off to the side, and then I'm going to fill in my categories, and we'll be back. Okay, we are back. So now I'm just going to put my money in this little acrylic organizer. I got this on Amazon as well. No, this is from Erin Condren. You can find this calculator on Erin Condren. There's a link below. And then these are the 13 pocket accordion envelopes. This is what I used for my cash envelope stuffing. You can get these on Amazon. Everything is linked below and or in my Amazon storefront. The planner, the budget planner is by Happy Planner. There's also an affiliate link down below. I appreciate your support. And let me say, this is not a normal sinking fund video for me. This is a lot of money. This is over months. And like I said, I also, some of this money did not come from like my pay. It was from a little something else, like a family thing. So just know that this is a lot of money for me to have to put towards sinking funds, which I'm completely grateful, but also this is like months of savings because I have not been doing it lately. So I'm just trying to like go through. I like to make sure everything is the same way and just kind of go through. Oh, see, there's a 5. That everything's organized because it came from like different places. And there we go. Let's see, there's more 20s. Oh, another 50. And I did count this. Before starting this video. So, actually, I counted one of them yesterday. So, hopefully everything's accurate. Okay, so this is as stuffed as you will probably ever see this little thing. So again, I know this is not a realistic amount of like sinking funds for most people, and it isn't for me either. This is months of saving stuff. So okay, so let's start out Christmas. Okay, so Christmas, let me pull this out. I am starting with 125 in this fund. So I like to put, this is my starting amount, which is low. I want to add $250 to this. So I'm going to do 250 because we want to start kind of getting up there with it. And I'm going to put 430 just because that's when like this money was before then. So okay, so I had 125. I'm going to add 250, which is going to give me 375. So I'm going to write that here too. I'm adding 250 for a total of 375. So I do this because this money goes into a safe and I don't have access to it all the time. Not that I don't have access, but I'm like not going to go in there often. But then I can pull my budget planner out and look and see. Sometimes it's not accurate because I haven't done this in a couple months. I pulled some money out of this to pay a medical bill and I didn't write it in my planner, which I should have, but I did not. So 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 75, 375. Then I like to count it, make sure that's accurate, and then we will put it back in there. So car, I'm going to pull that out. I have a used car. So as you know, with used cars, things can go wrong. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to need a new transmission soon, which sad. Also, I had to buy new power steering for it, which my husband hasn't put in yet, but all that is coming. So I'm starting with 210. I put that I'm going to add 250, which will make this 460. So I'm trying to like beef this fund up a little bit because I know I got some expenses coming. So let's grab that. So let's count. So 1, 150, 2, 220, 40, and 50. And then we're going to add this to here, which should be $460. Because I think a transmission is probably going to be probably $1,000, maybe a couple, I don't even know. So I'm trying to beef this up a little. 152, 220, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 50, 55, and 460. So that is I don't have a car payment, but we do have that. Birthday. I don't always add to this. I've been kind of bad about it, honestly, and I've been just like pulling it out of my checks because I haven't been budgeting. Like I just pull it out of whatever I have. So I'm trying to be better about this. Just because my daughter's 18th birthday is this year, and just to have a better grasp on my finances, right? Like just setting money aside, especially if you don't know, my daughter is a senior this year, and so we have some expenses. She's going to be going to college, so I'm just trying to really like tighten my budget up. 51, 152, 20, 40, 50. So my goal is to really kind of like redo my budget a little bit, look at it with like a more fine-tooth comb, and kind of revisit some things. So you may see some of those videos coming up. It's something that I really want to do, but I want to kind of like work it out a little bit first for myself before filming. So we're going to do 200 to medical to give me 445. We do have insurance, and we have pretty good insurance, but I ended up in the emergency room on Christmas, and I had some bills from that, and then just some other things. So like follow-up testing after that. So I just want to make sure that I have, because that ended up costing, it was over $1,000, I think everything cost, and that was with good insurance. So I just want to make sure that I'm really saving in case something pops up. So 152, 253, 354, 20, 45. Just making sure. Or like if we need dental work, again, we have dental insurance, but I feel like that doesn't cover a ton of stuff. So I really want to make sure. Honestly, I would like ideally for that to be like $1,000. That's what would make me happy. Okay, so the kids fund is something we're getting rid of. That was to pay for things like for my daughter's soccer, sports. My son was in robotics, like things that would come up with school. We're kind of at the tail end of that. She's graduating this year. So a lot of like the graduation money will go to cover anything else that crops up. This is going to be the mom and daughter fund. So my daughter really wants to do so there's 100 in here. So there's $100 in this fund. She really wants to do a mother-daughter trip. And so we had kind of talked about it and thrown around like about spring break, but it was like too late before she like officially decided. So I just want to save some money. So at some point there's room for us to go on a little trip together. So I'm just going to start a little fund for that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so 51, 152, 253, 354, 455, 556, 650, and 7. So we will set that there. And maybe this ends up being, because she's going to play soccer in college. Maybe this ends up being a hotel so I can go watch her play. I don't know, but we're just going to set it aside. In my ideal world, it would be for us to do a little fun trip together. So we'll see. So I have 145 in the savings. I do have additional savings in the bank, my emergency fund. This is just like, this is probably silly. I count this as like additional savings. So I don't have to touch, like that's savings. This is still savings, but so I don't have to touch this is like the the secondary savings, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Probably not, but it makes sense to me. It's just cash on hand in case like something breaks, we need something, whatever. Okay, so that's 500. So, oh Lord. Okay, so 250s. It's 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. I believe that's right. Let's double check this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. Did I count that right? 1. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84. Okay. So 500. I should have a total of 645. Let's see. 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 40, 60, 86, 20, 45, 645 for my savings. Perfect. And then what is next is vacation. So if you guys have been around for a while, you know I take a vacation with my family in the summer. That would be 475. And so I need to kind of get going on saving for that because we rent a house. My portion is usually $1,000. Then of course you want to have some spending money too. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3. Oh, those are 20s too. Okay. Let me just double check. 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. Okay. So we should have 475 all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 60, 75. Sorry. I had caffeine for the first time today since December, and I feel like my brain is moving a little quicker. So 475 saved up for vacation so far, so that's good. In a good place with that. Holy moly. So I apologize. Hair is going to be $50. I have 75 in here. This is just for haircuts. Do I need an envelope just for this? Maybe not, but girls' haircuts are expensive. So it's just nice because I don't have to worry or like, previously I've like treated my daughter to get highlights, which was a little more expensive. So if I do it, there's just money here. It's usually my husband takes care of his own. My son works full time. He takes care of his own now. So this is really just for the two of us. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 125. So that will be good. I actually just had a haircut last week and she has a haircut next week. So we're in a good place with that. Clothing. Let's say 430. We were at 120. I'm going to put in 50, which should leave me 170. Clothing 120, 50, 170. So I think for this, let's do a 10 and 2 20s. And this should give us 170. I don't even know. I was doing this because like I felt like, you know, kids would need back to school clothes and things. I don't know now that my daughter's in college, like, do we really need this? Maybe not, but it's nice to have. And then there's money there if something is needed. 20, 40, 60, 81, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180. No, 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 65, 70. There we go. I told you my brain is a little hyped up today. So 170 for clothing. Next we have holidays. Do I have anything in holidays? We have 0 in holidays. This is every holiday but Christmas. We are going to put $50 in. So like if, I don't know, fireworks or Easter egg dye or whatever, any of that stuff. So we are going to do $50. So we'll just put that. I need to print off one of my little slips. I say this every time because I never think of it until we're here. Home is 340, and I am going to put into this is 100. So that is 440. This for me is, you know, if I want pillows, new decor, I have some other like bigger home things that I'm saving for. If I choose to like put this towards that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I can do that. It's really for anything like that. So I'm not busting the budget if I, you know, decide I want to like get some new decor for spring or whatever. We need a new faucet. 50, 120, 140, 160, 182, 220, 240, 260, 283, 320, 340, 360, 370, 380, 390, 410, 420, 25, 30, 35, 440. So that's good because that can also go towards some of the other things you'll see that I'm saving for if I so choose. The next envelope is graduation, which we have $365. I have purchased some decorations without taking money out of here. So that's good. We're going to do 300. So 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. Okay. So I should have, oops, I didn't do it on here, plus 300, 665. She's had graduation pictures. We bought her prom dress already. I didn't take that out of this. So really this is more for the party, and any, maybe like if there's a couple little things that come up, we'll take care of that. 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 570, 596, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 665. I need to count slower, and then I won't have as many mistakes. Graduation, 665. So I think that is it for this. This one is getting a little full. Okay, let's open up my second, and I have this labeled bathroom because I was saving separately for renovations, and then I decided to just put it all together, and then whatever we did first would be what we did first. Reno, I think I have 1155 if this is accurate. And then we're going to add how much to this? 250. So that will be, since my brain is being wonky, let's make sure 1405 plus 250, 1405. Okay, so I'm pulling out 250. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. And we'll just pull out some tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have a lot of small bills here. So by the time we get to the end, it's going to be interesting. Okay. This may be coming to a point where I need to put it in the bank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 455, 556, 20, 40, 60, 80, 7, 20, 40, 60, 80, 8, 20, 40, 60, 80, 9, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 13, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 14, 05. Lord. So that's good. That is towards, we want to renovate our kitchen and the master bath. So we're going to pop that in there. Next should be the yard. So yard is $350. I always buy flowers, mulch, all that stuff every year. So I usually spend, I would say it probably at least $600 a year on the yard. And in all fairness, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, and then we'll do some 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yeah, I spent quite a bit. So we're almost, I think, where I want to be with this typically, but because we're having a graduation party in our yard, I might want to have a little more in this. So I'll probably continue to add to this a little bit. So 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 50, 370, 390, 410, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 510, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 550 for the yard. That's good. That'll be gone very soon. As soon as it warms up here. Nope. College. Oh, I literally have a Post-it on this. That is a little embarrassing, but it's what it is. So we have 270 plus 300 plus 570. We're going to add 300 on 430 to make this 570. Okay, I should have got more big bills, you guys. Oh, I'm going to end up doing this in like 10s and 5s. So 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1. Is that right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Oh, man. 85, 90, 95, 100. Is that 200? I feel like I messed up with my counting because I should have more money left. I may go back and look over this because I'm going to have to adjust this. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 200. Shoot. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. All right. Okay, you guys, I'm going to adjust this. I was bad and did not double check my math when I was counting everything back today. So it was because I was using the calculator, and so that's my fault. So I overestimated how much. So we're going to just make an adjustment here at the tail end of this. So we're going to do 200 here. I'll just add more with my next paycheck to kind of beef this up a little bit more. So this is going to be 200 and this is going to end up being 470. So 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 74, 70 into her college fund so far. She'll probably buy like a book. And then let's see how much I have left over. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. I have 60 bucks. So you know what? Let's just do, we'll do 20 in each of these things. Let's see here. Couch. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Shoot, where is the patio set and my Go Wild? I think I have my Go Wild separate. Where is the patio set, though? Oh, here we go. Patio set. I don't have it labeled on here. We have $5.15. We're going to do $40 in this. So it's going to be $5.55 plus 40, $5.55 on 4.30. Okay. So 40, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay. Oh, I should have known. I should have double counted my math or double checked my math. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 555 for towards a new patio set. I'm going to plop that in there. And then what was this one? That is a couch, which I'm not going to add in. We are going to put this towards Go Wild, which I don't know what I did with that envelope. 5, 10, 15, 20. I had that I had $100 in this, but I think I put it in another envelope. So 120. I'm just gonna put it in here for now, and we're gonna end up adding it in here. We'll put it back in this purple one. I need to find the other little envelope that I hid somewhere. So sorry, this was a little bit of a hot mess. I'm getting back into it. This is the perfect example why I should double check. What I had done is taken the amount that I had, which was $3,400. And I started subtracting, like, oh, I'm going to put $250 here. And I was doing that, and I never went back to add up to make sure that it added to the amount, and it didn't. So I had a little snafu there, but it's still pretty good. I like where we're going. The next thing I like to do, I like to add up to see all the monies that I have saved up, just because it makes me feel good. I like to see where I'm at, because honestly, sometimes because I do this and I don't just have this sitting in one account somewhere, sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't really have a whole lot of money saved. I don't know. It just, like, in my mind, I feel like I don't have as much, but then when I end up adding this up, it's like, wow, you actually have quite a bit saved. It's just that I have it saved for specific things. So yeah, let me double check. So 7,900. So let's go back. Okay. I love it when it comes out the same. So it is a grand total of 7,900. So it's not too shabby. And again, that's just towards, like, things that are upcoming, because I found personally these kinds of things would sneak up, or like, oh, I really want a new couch, but then, like, I wouldn't be saving for it. Like, I would magically wait for the money to, like, be in my account, but I wasn't intentionally saving. And my word of the year is intentional. So just getting back on budget and, like, intentionally putting my money where I want it to go. Now, granted, if there was, like, some crazy emergency and my car broke down and it was going to be $5,000 to fix, 100% I would be taking the money from, like, maybe the home reno or, like, the yard, the patio set, the couch, to put it towards that. Yeah, because this is all savings. This is, though, things I know that are coming up to kind of just help. It helps me and it works in my brain this way. So let me know if you do something, if you save in this way, or if you think that this kind of saving would work for you. Definitely let me know. Also, I don't like having cash like this, even though it's in a safe in my house. So I think what I may do is I think I'm going to deposit this because this is almost $8,000. Still keep a running tab on it, but I think that this is going to go into a savings account. I think that that's probably just a better place for it. So you may notice next time that there's like not as much cash, plus they're getting full. I want to be safe. So probably by the time you see this video, it has been deposited. So I think that that is a good safe plan, because even though I love having this cash savings, having it in a separate savings account just makes better sense for me at this point in time than having all this cash sitting at home. So anyway, thank you so much. I really appreciate you watching, and let me know down below if this is something that would work for you. What kind of budget videos are you interested in seeing? Like I said, this was a big budget video. I do not have this much money every time by any means. So there'll be much smaller amounts to work with in the upcoming videos. But thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.